Greetings everybody, Okami of Games Online. Welcome back to more Mega Man. In the last episode, we went through the last 3 Robot Masters as well as Wily Stage 1. And in this episode, it is time for the ever-popular Boss Gauntlet. We have to fight all the Robot Masters again. Starting with Cutman. His weakness being the Super Arm, it's going to be more useless than the Bag of Bolts. So let's just do this the old-fashioned way, which is not much of a problem. Cutman, you just got cut from the team. I must make a bad pun out of every single Robot Master as we destroy them. Alright. On to the next one. Can I do this right? Sweet, I did. So now we can get a little bit of weapon energy, which could make all the difference. Very much handy. And now it's Elecman, who is weak to Cutman. He's gonna be in for the shock of his lifetime. Har har har. Anyways, Elecman's gone. And there's some weapon energy here, which is gonna be very, very handy. So let's give our platform a little bit more weapon energy. And I think we have enough to last us for what I want to do with it. So let's give Gutsman a little bit more weapon energy. He is just starting to run kind of low. Oh, okay, there. I had to make sure I don't jump into pits. I have found I am a master at jumping into pits. Alright. Right there, that's an extra life, but we need a platform to get it, which is exactly why I gave it some weapon energy. I probably only needed 1, but might as well have the second one just in case. You can never be too careful. In a game like this, God no. There's never a thing called being too careful, and I almost Yup. Frickin' Mega Man. Almost making me walk into spikes. Alright. We'll destroy those guys, so they're not a worry. There's some weapon energy over there, so let's not aim correctly. Much better. This is a tough call. I think I'm gonna give it to the magic platform. It was a tough call, but I think I'm gonna give it to the magic platform because I could use it. So, you are... Elecman. Oh, thank God. I completely forgot. So, switch back to the Plasma Buster, because I think that's it for this section. Which means, it's boss time. Meet the Copy Robot. Carbon copy of Mega Man. And his technical weakness is Firestorm. However, when you switch weapons, so does he. That's what makes this fight interesting. So, can you tell which one's the real one? Which one's coming out on top? Which one might be in a loop? Good thing I have that shield. Otherwise, I would have been in trouble. Copy Robot's gone. In Mega Man Powered Up, though, I think he works a bit differently, where his weakness depends on his color. At least that's what my source that I'm using says. I'm not entirely sure because it's been a while since I played Mega Man Powered Up. I might make a bonus video on that, because what I remember about Mega Man Powered Up is 2 things. One, you can play as any of the Robot Masters in the game, and you can also make your own custom stages. But I digress. We have Wily Stage 3 to go through. And I guess while I'm going through this stage, I can talk about something that I decided to look at while, like, in between episodes. I decided to watch the Mega Man TV series, which is very, interesting. I personally did enjoy watching it. I'm still watching it. I think I'm, on, episode 4 or 5. I don't know what the exact number is. But it's fairly entertaining. If you like Mega Man, I recommend watching it because a lot of the robots do make appearances. Like, in the first episode, you see all the Robot Masters that we've beaten thus far, and there's me screwing up, as per usual. But I don't know. Maybe I'll talk more about my thoughts on this series another day when I've actually watched the series. Regardless, here we are at the boss of Stage 3. This is, and I'm going to read this out, CWU-01P. His weakness is Thunder Beam. I found that the Mega Buster works when I was practicing this. Because I decided to practice at least on the bosses. Actually, I might go with the Luck Man. Try it. Alright, that's why I didn't want it. Oh, right. Friggin' thing. There. Be happy now. Alright. So this way. Oh god, we might be dying. Let's hope for the best. Nope. His projectile killed us. And here's the problem. Ignoring the fact that, well, I have some weapon energy left for Gutsman, the boxes are gone, so now this is a war of attrition. And I've found that the Thunder Beam does not work well for me, so we're gonna do things the old-fashioned way. Almost screwed up. That could have been bad. Ah, nuts. Oh god. That was almost a bad idea. Good thing, because if you haven't noticed, every single time you kill one, he moves slightly faster. So, that makes things all the more annoying. Thank you very much, Dr. Wily, for making these robots causing me hell. Oh god. They're moving really fast now. I think this is the last one. And it moves stupid fast. There we go. Mega Man being invisible thanks to invincibility frames. We've beaten Wily Stage 3. And that only leaves one stage left. Wily Stage 4. Welcome to the final stage in the game. And welcome to me mispronouncing things, apparently. As I slurred my welcoming you to the stage. We still have a little bit of a ways to go before we're done with this. But Dr. Wily, as we're going to see in due time, it'll take a little bit of time for us to get to that point, is very generous in this stage. With how he decided to design the stage. As I get hit by bullets that I could have easily avoided. Except I was stupid. That aside, this stage is very short because, well, first off, there's this. Remember this thing from Gutsman's stage? We're gonna skip it. Save me the grief. I think that's double useful. Oh, there it is. But there's two things down here we want to get, and we're gonna wait for the platform to come back. First off is this thing, an extra life. We've seen these before. But what's more important is that power-up over there. This is a full heal. As you can see, restores all your weapon energy and all your health. How generous of Dr. Wily to put one of these in his area. Also convenient because when we walk through this teleporter, this is where the rest of the robot gauntlet is, starting with Bomb Man, who I almost had a brain fart as to what his weakness was, then I realized, oh yeah, it's Fireman. So, Bomb Man, we're gonna blow you out of the house. Get out of here. Unfortunately, this isn't like later Mega Man games where you get some healing after each of them. And now for the War of Attrition, Fireman, who's gonna be just about burnt out after my Iceman power interferes. Speaking of ice, it is Iceman, who is going to be frozen cold by my glitches. I could have done that the normal way, but come on, that's the fun way of doing things. And finally, it's Gutsman, who we never have used this power, so convenient we're using it now. Bomb Man. Which Gutsman, I'm trying to think of a good pun for him. I don't know. All I can say is no guts, no glory. And that's it. That's all the Robot Masters. However, we have one final challenge. Going forward, you get some healing for one of your weapons. Choose wisely. I would recommend the Firestorm. Say hello to the Wily Machine. This is the final battle. And the first form's gone already. Weak to the Firestorm and powered up, it depends on its color. And same for this form. But in this game, this form is weak to the Thunder Beam. So let's do this and probably die in the process. Yep. Good thing I predicted that death, huh? Thankfully, there's a bit of a mercy rule because the checkpoint is, in fact, right after that Gauntlet of Robot Masters. So, it is not a big deal. Oh yeah, and that weapon energy also respawns, which is even better. So let's try this again. Now we have full health. This should be no problem. First form gone. And Electman, do the job. Provided I don't screw it up. Which I had to fight this guy in one of the Legacy Collection challenges, so I hope I don't screw it up. This is doing like nothing. Let's try this. Maybe not. Okay, cool. Don't do this to me, game. We're this close to the end. Okay, I think we got a pattern in motion. Do that. One more hit. And just like that, this game is wrapped up. And that's the end of Dr. Wily until Mega Man 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Yeah, this guy doesn't give up, huh? And if we want to count Mega Man Base, a lot of other stuff. Mega Man has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored the world to peace. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. Give us about 9 games to do that. Fight, Mega Man, for everlasting peace. And there we go. And that's the end of Mega Man 1. Really, I think it made for a pretty nice distraction. It was a game I wanted to go back to. And I think I enjoyed it. And considering, after starting this series, going to watch the TV series, because while I was looking through YouTube and trying to put the annotations on episode 1, I saw that in the sidebar to see, like, what game, like, the suggested videos, and like, oh, this could be interesting, and now I'm having a strangely fun time watching it. I don't know why. But hey, I enjoy it, so there you go. So, is there really much else for me to say? I mean, if you haven't played Mega Man, definitely give it a try, because I think it shows that this is the inspiration for various other games, such as, say for example, Shovel Knight, if we're talking modern day games. Or heck, even Mighty Number 9, which is supposed to be its spiritual successor. That game will come out someday. Well, see you guys next Let's Play. Provided I can get the artwork for it.